Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab. Before I do what I do for you, I got a nice quick lesson for you today. Something I thought of, and I just put it down on paper. I had the opportunity to just jot it down. So let's do what we do. This is for you. Right, is a 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Put the message in the story for life. I give life lessons, keeping it real. Hint, hint, for you. I do what I do for you. You seem to like the lessons. You tune in and receive them. I hope they're working out for you. We got a good thing going. That's right. Right thinking mission. Yeah, that's what I'm on. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life, and it is a way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission that all right thinkers do just that. So I come here and do what I do for you to make that happen. Let's go. Knowing thyself is the goal for all right thinkers. It's a question I ask. Do you know you? And the question is really rhetorical. Plus, if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. I call myself P Funk. Usually we get nicknames and we go with them. Yeah, okay. Some of us like them, some of us don't make a difference. But it's the nickname, it's what somebody else thinking you. When you get to give yourself an attribute, as the Muslims do when you come into the Nation of Islam, you get to pick what represents you. I did this back in 1974. P Funk. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about P Funk means pure real, aka too real for some people. I don't know what that is, but let's talk about that whole concept. Okay, let's go. Like I said, when you're young, you're given a nickname by family members. You go with, and even if you like it or not, you go with it. You don't pick it, you just go with it. Now, I had a few nicknames when I was young. My great grandmother called me TT. That meant thank you. When I was little, I'll never forget. Every time we did something, she said TT. I said TT. That meant thank you. Now I know in Spanish TT means aunt, so two different concepts. But yeah, nickname. Again, as I got a little older and I started hanging out with my older cousins who raised me, from like 7, 8 years old, I was around them guys for my next 10 years, so to speak, pretty much. So I was raised by my older cousins and brothers, elder brothers who were good people, and they gave me good life lessons. They called me Dobby. Okay. My older cousins who raised me gave me the nickname Dobby. And for years, the only ones who called me that was them. So I knew when I heard that, I knew just who it was. So it was cool. Now when I got older, my grandmother, which is my great grandmother's daughter, she called me Daddy Cool. Now I like that name. Yeah. But my grandmother thought a lot about me when I started doing my hustle thing. She always said I was cooler than my dad. She called me Daddy Cool. Okay, but I got it from my dad. So hmm. When I got grown, I took on the name that I think suited me, and to this day, I still carry it. P Funk. Hmm. I'm getting, partial to the sage there. I got a guy at the gym. I go to the gym. He said, "Good morning, sage." I kind of like that ring, so yeah. But P Funk means pure real. I started this in 1974. So understand, I ain't just got pure real. No, no, I've been P-Funk since I started doing what I was doing in high school. Before I started doing it, I was P Funk. Why? Because I tell you, I'm a George Clinton fan. Okay, and his music, it was real life to me. I loved it. I lived it. I understood it. So funk. Funk to me meant real. If you don't wash, you're gonna be funky. James had the concept, put the beat down on the one, boom, boom. But George took it to the next level. All right. Now, when I heard "Make My Funk the P Funk," I wants to get funked up. Party's over. It's a wrap. I want my funk uncut. I wanted my coat, my girls. I wanted everything uncut. I want everything pure. If it ain't pure, I don't want it. So I was ego tripping on purity, but it served me because when I was doing my drug thing, I didn't sell garbage. My reputation was my stuff was always good. I had competition, yeah, but didn't care about the competition. Why? I'm doing what I'm doing. I knew I kept it right and do what I'm supposed to do. I can get paid right now. I ain't got 100,000 views. I'm happy with the 1,000 subscribers I got. I'm content doing what I do for those who tune in and see me do what I do. So I do what I do for you. Let's go. Now, funk, aka, meant real to me. So I wanted my real uncut. Don't give me fake, phony people. I can't stand y'all. To this day, I still can't stand y'all. If you're a fake Christian, I'm blowing you out the door. Muslim, Christian, Jew, I'm blowing you out the door. CEO, don't make a difference what you are. If you're phony, I'm blowing you away. Why? That's what I do. I expose y'all kind of people. I like doing that. I became P-Funk. And what? I kept it real in my life, on the streets, in prison. Didn't make a difference. I'm the same dude I was back then. Why? That's what's in me. That haven't changed. My perspectives, my concepts, and my views, big time. But the essence of me haven't changed a bit. Like my dude from Streets to Christ. He ain't gonna not be street. He let you know this is where I come from. And you should always be able to go back home. I like that. Now, okay, here. Now I was the real ladies man. I kept it real when I was drug dealer. I kept it real pimping. I even kept it real as an inmate in prison. So I'm not going to change. And now I serve God. Get the message? I'm really keeping it real now. Why? I got a platform to keep it real for and people who I can keep it real with. You guys, I appreciate you too. Let's go. That's why I do what I do to help you help yourself. Are you real? Am I right, thinkers? I can speak for all of y'all. Why? If you tuned in and get the message, you real. That's what it's all about. Are you real with God? AKA your higher self. That's waking up. That's what right thinkers want to be. Knowing thyself means you keeping it real with God. Okay? To Maya, be true. That means God. Being true to who? Thyself. That's God. AKA keep it real with who? Your higher self. Always. I haven't changed that philosophy. I didn't know nothing about nothing, but I knew keeping it real was all I had. I went to the mental institution. Quick lesson. When I went to Cedar Grove Crazy House, they gave me the shot, the true serum. I laid out my whole operation and they got to give one up for the man. They didn't believe me. They said I was suffering from delusions of grandeur. Works for me. I'm still suffering from that same delusion. Okay. Now where we at? Just like I got high with God 10 years ago, I'm still high. See how I'm going? See what it works? See how it works? Where we at now? Are you real with yourself? Okay, now I kept it real with myself when I went again to the crazy house. Just gave a lesson about that one. Okay, I knew that was coming. Now I kept it real with myself when I spent my 60 days in the solitary confinement for busting a nigga upside the head for threatening me in prison. I got 60 days solitary confinement and a hit, another year on my time. So, that's what's real. Okay, that's real. My mother say, baby, when you gonna stop fighting? I said, when they stop messing with me. So I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna change. Now I got out of prison, 1984. I have kept it real and pure real to this very day. That's what right thing philosophy is based on. Real. I'm a truth teller. I ain't got no problem telling the truth. I keep it transparent. Whatever I done in my past, it's behind me. So you can't change it, whether it's good or bad. So, oh, you shouldn't talk about it. Why not? Come on, man, knock it off. I hate when people try to give me advice, but they don't listen to mine. You got to be crazy. Moving on. It got really real when I met God and He told me I was doing a good job enlightening the less fortunate and the unenlightened. Continue to enlighten them, bring them to me by any means necessary. So I'm trying to get you to know your higher self. Again, by any means necessary. Moving on. Oh yeah, we good. Right thinking philosophy does what? Keep you what? Keeping it real. I put you in a position to do what you need to do. That's real as it's gonna get. If you don't do what you need to do for you, it ain't gonna happen. Prayer without works, dead. Right thinking philosophy without works, same thing. So put the work in and you get the results out. That I guarantee. That's real. I have never faked anything for anyone, for any reason or anyone. I am the real deal. Don't care. I've been doing it all my life. I stood up for it when it wasn't cool. I hung on to it when it wasn't good. I still stayed me through it all. What your boy Frank Sinatra say? I did it my way. And if anybody who's doing it, if you do it some other way, let me know. I only know one way. You should only know one way. Yours. Even when I'm telling you, you still gotta take it and make it yours. You can't mimic me and do me. Why? That ain't what it's about. Do you. I'm doing me to show you you can do you too. That's my point. That's right thing philosophy goal to show and tell. If you're a right thinker, here you go. The first thing you have to do is what? Be real. Simple as that. If you want to fake being the right thinker, don't waste your or my time. Why? It won't work. Simple. They say real, recognize real. On the streets, that was my philosophy. In prison, same thing. When I can see somebody know you, we good. I can see you phony. I'm not messing with you. A lot of people wonder why he want to be my friend. I don't deal with people like you. Simple as that. And I tell you to your face, don't care. Again, if you ain't real, we got nothing in common. You can be religious, you can be all, but if you ain't real, don't waste your time with me. Simple as that. I got to do it in Patterson, Streets to Christ. That's one of the realest brothers I know that's in that town. And I know a lot of people in that town. My man. Where we at? Okay, here you go. Right thing for the we down here now. Okay. They said now my pastor, I always talk about my dude, is a real God fearing, God serving man who what keeps it real. We've been doing what we do now over 40 years, and he been the same dude. I was that dude when he met me. I'm this dude now, thanks to his advice in life later on. When I got in trouble, the brother bailed me out. So we go way back. Okay. So and now it done went full circle. Now we back together again, doing good work. We share blessings every morning. You can't share a blessing if you're not getting them. I know what he do. He know what I do. But we confer on serving God and what we getting from God every day. We share that. So we must be doing something right. Moving on. And if you know me, routine, you know what I talk about. You know what I'm about. Keeping it real with God. Don't care about what you, man, I could care less. Okay, understand that. My serving God, I ain't in church. I ain't raised in roof. I'm just giving knowledge and understanding so you can know God for yourself and serve Him on your terms. That's it. Moving on. I have a childhood friend, another one of my dudes, who when we met, we wasn't doing nothing but chasing girls. Okay, and we've been keeping it real with each other for the last 50 years. And I call him right now, it'll still be real. He's one of the few dudes outside my pastor who I trust to say, these brothers know me. Why? They knew me when I was me. I'm still me, but whatever I went through, how I went through, I still stayed me. And that's the respect that they have for me. And I got the same respect for them. Why? Because they still the person who they were. So I'm not the only one. No. Trust me. I ain't all that egotistical to think I'm the only. Nope. I got a bunch of people doing good things. I like them. Those are people I hang out with. I have no friends, but I got friends from childhood. I don't need new friends. I ain't here to make no friends. Moving on. Last one. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, perfect. Pure real. P-Funk. Recognize what pure real right thinkers. Do we know each other for real? And if we keep it real, yeah, we do. And if not, this going to change. Those frenemies, those who start out being friends, and for one of y'all who ain't keeping it real, that friend turns to the enemy. I got a bunch of them too. Why? Because they wasn't real. It ain't my fault. I could care less. I'm still the same dude. If we start out away and you change, it's going to change how and what we are. I got 50 years and we ain't changed nothing. Respect don't change. Truth don't tarnish. And real is always going to be real. Let me wrap this up for you. Now, my third eye, which is my spiritual eye, that I see what you're not looking at. I use that phrase. I see what you ain't looking at. I can see your fake, phony persona that you thinking nobody. I see it. Now, if nobody else do, that's on them. But I wear glasses that I can see through your nonsense. Moving on. If you like what I do for you, teach and give instructions, you have to what? Be real with yourself in order to see or understand me or want to listen to me. Why? I put the onus on you. And if you ain't trying to keep it real, man, you don't want to deal with me, man. That guy talking about that. Yeah, I know. I put the onus on you, but I keep the onus on me. Why? I do what I do to show you. You can do it too. Moving on. Right thinkers, watch this, are everywhere now. Love it. We are spiritual baby kids. We don't die, we multiply. The numbers just keep going up. It's getting better and better. So I appreciate that. And if that wasn't the case, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not big by no means, but I do what I need to do for you, and I appreciate you. So let's go. Mapping it up for you. When I was mastering streetology, I'm on the streets doing my thing back in that day, I was real. The same dude. We ain't changed, just how we live and what we do have. And that's real. I was real. Also, I was Southern Bill. Can't get no realer than that. Wrapping it up. My character, okay, flaw, and I'm not perfect because this is one of my flaws in my character. And I'm going to take this into the grave. Why? My flaw is loyalty. To me, that's pure real. And that's who I am. I'm a loyal dude. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend to the end. I don't fake and act like I'm your friend and then when they've been enemies. Don't do that. Have no purpose for that. Why? I keep it real. P Funk. Pure real. Are you?